Hey Julia, thanks for coming to the Magic Bike Company today. I'm John.
So nice to meet you. I'm really excited to be here today.
Nice, good to meet you too. Hopefully the ride in wasn't too hectic.
No, construction's been kind of crazy lately, but I've been navigating around it pretty well, so no problems.
Nice. Main and third, am I right?
Totally.
So we're here to talk about the bike design position, and we want to kind of dive into your history in the industry, kind of get a feel for where you are in your career and what you can provide for the Magic Bike Company.
Definitely. Yeah, so if we go back to sort of the origin of how I got into design, I actually saw this really great documentary on product design.
Nice.
And I thought it was really interesting on how product designers really have to think about how humans interact with the object in order to get something that people are really going to use and not be frustrated with.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So very applicable to the user interface on bicycles.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. So we're looking to expand our portfolio into more than just the traditional bicycle. We would like to look into e-bikes as well. Do you have any experience using or developing e-bike designs?
Well, I've been in the bike design industry for a couple years now. I haven't actually done anything specifically with e-bikes, but I think I have a pretty solid foundation because we're just adding the electric to the bike. So
Okay.
I got it pretty much 90%, I think.
Nice.
And I'm a quick learner.
Good. So in the past, have you used traditional materials on your designs, or is it something that's been a little more progressive? When you get into more concept bikes, the materials can differ. So we're just curious on what expertise you might have in that field.
So in general, in my job, I use more run-of-the-mill materials like steel and aluminum, but I'm actually really into longboarding, paddleboarding.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Paddleboarding, you have this huge paddleboard and a paddle, and you stand up. It's really great for your core.
Nice.
And I really like to work with my hands on the side, and I made a paddleboard for myself out of carbon fiber.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Very
I
cool.
think it's a really great material. It's
Oh, nice. Yeah.
groundbreaking.
Yeah, we're actually looking to use carbon fiber constructions on some of our designs.
Oh, great.
And the structural integrity is something that we take seriously. We're trying to make simple bikes that are accessible to more people. And when you get into carbon fiber, it can be more on the high end, and we would like to take the technology and make it more accessible for more adults who want a simple bike.
I think that's great. I'm very interested in making things as accessible for the masses.
Nice. So, one reason why we're hiring is in the current climate, we have a reason to pull away from China manufacturing. So, travel won't be as prevalent in your everyday life. It'll be something more local. We actually do business with suppliers around here in the Detroit area, and we will have you working on communicating your designs with an outside supplier. So you'll be bouncing back and forth from our headquarters here to the suppliers and making sure our interface between components jives. Essentially, we want our designs to work with what our suppliers are giving us.
That makes a lot of sense.
So one issue that comes with working with other suppliers is if there is any communication breakdown, we can have very large time delays or cost to the company.
Time delays are definitely expensive.
Yes. So can you describe a time when your design expertise was able to save a company, your previous company, time money, time or resources.
Well, definitely. I mean, time is money, and um, so when I took over a woman's job who had retired, she had been communicating with the suppliers for our company in China in not a truly effective way. And so each season she would have to fly over there at the last minute to do a lot of last minute changes because they were running out of time at the end of the season. But with my company, we actually were 8 days quicker this last season because my communication was really clear and effective, instructing the suppliers what we needed them to do and where they needed to start and where they should end up.
Okay. So one thing we like to do is we like to do a design challenge. We will send you some CAD of certain designs, and we would like you to put together what you think would be the best designs that you can put into a bike with a budget of 20 grand. So something outrageous for a bike. Just try to embellish, make it something that is as unique as can be, and then also on the flip side of it, try to do the same thing, cut down to $100 budget. So we'll send you CAD. I'll have Jared and CAD send you his design challenge folder, and that is something that we typically give a week.
Okay, that's reasonable.
And if that is something you're interested in, we can get that to our technical design review.
Great.
So, do you see yourself working in the environment of the Magic Bike Company?
Absolutely. I mean, I worked for a bigger company before, so something that I really like about this smaller type of startup company is that you have more hats, right? You wear more hats. You have to know how to do more things instead of being just one cog. So I'm really interested in being part of a smaller company. I think broadening my horizons would be really good.
Nice. And you gain much more experience much quicker wearing all those hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my supervisor, who would also be, if you were hired in, she would be your boss,
Okay.
is Miss Cindy Liu. And she's out today, but she will be reviewing our applicants. And in the end of October, by November 1st, you'll hear from us. And I will give you our contact to HR. And if you have any questions, feel free to give them a call.
Great. I'm really looking forward to the design challenge and looking forward to hearing from you.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.